everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Thank you so much for being here for a very exciting day. I am pleased to join you here on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Chippewa, and the Wendat peoples. This land and these waters are covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. We honor the traditions of those who walked this land for millennia before us and their long history of welcoming many nations to this territory. My name is Chi Wing. I'm the Member of Parliament for the beautiful riding of downtown Toronto, Spadina Harbourfront. Harbourfront Centre stands as one of Toronto's most vibrant cultural spaces, a place where the city meets the lake and where Canadians meet one another through art, dialogue, and shared experience. For decades, it has transformed the waterfront into more than just a scenic destination. It has made it a living, breathing hub of creativity. From festivals and performances to exhibitions and community programming, Harbourfront Centre reflects the diversity and dynamism that define Toronto itself. To our waterfront community, Harbourfront Centre is a gathering place in the truest sense. It is where families spend summer evenings by the water, where artists find a platform for their voices, and where people of all backgrounds come together to celebrate culture. It removes barriers to access by offering a wide range of free or low-cost programming, ensuring that art and culture are not luxuries, but shared public goods. In a fast-paced, ever-changing city, it provides a constant space where connection, curiosity, and creativity are always welcome. It reminds us that identity is not something fixed, but something that we build together. And I'd like to just take a moment to reflect, because today is truly an opportunity to celebrate Harbourfront. As a true Toronto 1980s baby, I have such powerful memories of coming on school trips, of seeing artists honing their craft and being by the water in this glorious city. And to have shared that now as a mom raising 2 kids in downtown Toronto, Harbourfront is truly a gem for all of us here in Spadina Harbourfront and throughout Canada. This is why I'm so happy and honoured to invite my colleague, Minister Marc Miller, Canada's Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture and Minister responsible for official languages, to the stage for a very exciting announcement. Welcome, Minister.
Hi everyone, bonjour tout le monde, Kwe. I want to recognize my colleagues in the House of Commons that are here, in addition to Chief, for this warm welcome. Well, first and foremost, Senator Farah Mohammed, Julie Zarowitz, James Maloney, Karim Bardizi. Did I miss anyone? It's like the whole Toronto caucus is here. It makes me feel special. I also want to recognize and thank Tanya Evangelista, the President and Chair of the Board of Directors of the Harbourfront Centre, for welcoming us all here in this beautiful space. This is truly lovely, and I'm going to spend a few minutes telling you all about a space that you know better than me, so bear with me. Again, you know this, but it's not an accident that the Harbourfront Centre has become, and has grown to become what it is today, an organization that supports and nurtures Canadian artists and a vibrant hub of cultural exchange. The Centre employs near than 1,000 professionals, artists each year, which is not nothing. And it also sees 6 million visitors each year, so amazing for Toronto. This place contributes significantly, importantly, to something we forget, economic growth when we talk about the arts, but it's indispensable when we're talking about the sector, and to the vitality of the culture and tourism sectors. De plus, c'est un vaste espace communautaire pour les Torontois grâce à ces expériences proposées qui sont riches à la fois et diversifiées. Vous le savez très mieux que moi, on peut assister dans le même espace à une pièce de théâtre, découvrir un spectacle de danse contemporaine, écouter un concert de jazz ou encore admirer une exposition d'art visuel. Ce lieu unique permet non seulement à des centaines d'artistes de se produire, mais aussi aux membres de la communauté d'exprimer leur créativité grâce à une multitude d'ateliers pratiques et d'activités d'apprentissage. Donc un centre de grande fierté. The Canadian government has recognized the immense potential and the importance of Harbourfront Centre for decades. I see David Collinette here, who's been at this since a year before I was born. So, 1972, I was born in 1970. So, I'm no spring chicken in my own right, but we've been at it for a long time at the federal government, and we understand that the cultural and community spaces like these are essential. They're not just nice to haves, they're indispensable to the vibrancy of the community in building strong, united, and thriving communities to tell your stories, our stories across the country for the value of the stories in and of themselves, but also for our economy. It's why I'm pleased today to announce our renewed investment of more than $40 million over 5 years to continue to support the Harbourfront Centre's programming activities. You guys fought for it, and I know the applause went long, but you're doing it for yourself. You did fight for this, and this isn't coming out of thin air. There was a lot of advocacy, and it took a lot of time. So it's amazing. This amount includes $6.5 million annually to help maintain operating support for the centre's programming, as well as the time-limited funding of $10 million over 2 years importantly, for capital repairs. The funding will ensure that Harbourfront Centre's long-term ability to keep building its capacity as a home for arts and artists, a home for culture and recreation, and a home to share who we are in Toronto, in Canada, and in the world. This funding will also allow the Harbourfront Centre to benefit from the economic spin-offs of major events like held in Toronto, drawing tens of thousands of new visitors to the city each year. A pillar of culture, a unifying gathering space, and a powerful symbol of Canadian creativity and identity. It's why, and that's what the Harbourfront Centre is and should always be and remain. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech Nyong'o.
Thank you very much, Minister Miller. I'd like to take a moment now to welcome Tenio Evangelista, President and Chair. Tenio brings a strong background across government and infrastructure, and I've really come to appreciate how thoughtful and steady his leadership has been. He's someone who shows up with care for both the work and the community. It's great to have you here.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for being here on this special day. Minister Miller, thank you for being here today and for your continued support of Harbourfront Centre. Building upon the Prime Minister's visit in November, which was fantastic. He had a great time here. And with your announcement today, it really shows how the federal government is continuing to support this fantastic organization and ensuring its future viability for generations to come. So on behalf of the Board of Directors, many of whom are here, our Foundation Board, Barbara and Robert, and the team, a fantastic team at Harbourfront Centre. I can't thank them enough for the great work that they're doing. We just want to say thank you so much to the federal government. It is much needed investment for us, and again, it will ensure that we continue to be the centre for Toronto for recreation, for arts incubation, and just for a meeting place, especially as we welcome FIFA World Cup this summer. We will be the host of Canada House, so it's going to be a great year for Harbourfront Centre. Built through the decades of public support, Harbourfront Centre has provided access to Toronto's central waterfront as a place where people come together to experience and engage with the city's cultural life. It is a shared public space and one that plays a unique role where arts, culture, and Canadian identity come together. They come to experience the work of emerging and nationally recognized artists that celebrate what it is to be Canadian and to participate in free or low-cost community programming and to enjoy a waterfront that is open and accessible to everyone. Welcoming more than 6 million visitors each year from across Canada and around the world, Harbourfront Centre is a major driver of economic activity. Our day-to-day operations alone generate approximately $46 million annually, while visitor spending contributes an estimated $650 million across Ontario. The critical investment announced today by Minister Miller supports the day-to-day operations of our complex 10-acre public campus, helping us maintain safe, accessible spaces for audiences, visitors, artists, and partners, while aligning with the broader waterfront revitalization efforts to the east and west. It also allows us to plan with greater certainty to better support Canadian artists, grow audiences, strengthen partnerships, and evolve in response to the communities we serve. Since our founding, the Government of Canada has been an essential and critical partner in achieving our mission to serve Canada's community home of arts, culture, learning, and recreation. And today's announcement ensures that this remains a place where people come together today and for future generations to come. Harbourfront Centre belongs to Canadians, which is reflected in the countless moments of creativity, inspiration, and connection that happen here every day. Thank you once again. And Minister, as a token of our appreciation, I'd like to present you with a small gift from our arts and crafts studio. So this is handmade, and hopefully you put it to good use.
So that concludes the formal part of our announcement this morning. I'd like to invite the
All right, so there you have it. They cut our microphone off a little bit early. Don't forget to give us a like, follow, and subscribe. Have a good morning, afternoon. We will be back.